I really do like the way the game looks, but I'm nervous to try it because I don't like extremely hard games. I will have to think about this. Screw it, I'll go balls deep. Trance is a short but sweet, challenging platformer created and published by Pantoy Games. Trance was released January 18th of 2022. The story of Trance goes like this. Long ago, there was a kingdom with a loving king, a mighty queen, and 4 division commanders, Diamond, Clover, Spade, and a Heart. They were the perfect set of cards. And then suddenly a Joker arrived and crushed the kingdom. With the mighty queen's last power, the Joker and the queen vanished and never to be seen. Unknowingly to the queen, her power left a curse to each of them, trapped in their own world, desires and nightmares. It's said that the mighty queen will come back again to save them from the curse. The story is about the queen. And me, baby! Woo! The gameplay of Trance is simplistic. You run, jump, and attack. Your HP regenerates slowly over time when you get hit. While you do get some power-ups along the way, that is it. As the intro suggested, I assumed that this game was going to be too much of a challenge for me. Not because of the difficult platforming, but the puzzles. I hate puzzles. I just want to stab things. That said, after reading the story, I traversed through the first level. I didn't think the platforming seemed to be that challenging. Hard, but not impossible, especially when you could just damage boost without care. When I got to the puzzle section, I understood what I would have to do. Figure out the notes to the tune that plays. But after messing around with the notes, I thought it was similar to the birthday theme. Copied the notes to that song, and I found out it was still wrong. I sat in my chair for a while, and then I remembered. Bitch, I have technology! I recorded all the sounds and solved the puzzle with my video editor. While I feel like a genius for doing it that way, I still think I shouldn't have had to do it that way. But the show must go on, right? The boss I was greeted with was a man in a robot shoe. Pretty sure. I don't know. Despite dying a few times, it wasn't really all that bad. And from there, I want to talk about the good and the bad of this game. First, please help me comprehend why the heck you would choose these kind of graphics in today's day and age. Excuse me, Anonymous, these graphics are perfectly fine. As a matter of fact, they're fucking great! The graphics are what drew me to the game when I saw it on Twitter. Playing the game in a depressed, gloomy area with monochrome colors fits with this game a lot more than filling it with bright colors. I just don't think it would work for the atmosphere. People are cursed, they're driven insane. The usage of black and white and grays with the muted filter seem to work just fine, and I think it should stay that way. Right, when talking about the negatives about this game, I want to let you know that they aren't game-breaking at all. In fact, out of the 3 issues I have, this is probably the most objective one that I have. And that is adding a playback machine to the first puzzle. Like I said, when I approached the puzzle, I knew what to do, but I had trouble remembering the tones as I kept flipping through them. It would have been a lot better if the game already had a playback system in there. Oh, and as a little side bit, I don't think you need to add a hint system for every single puzzle that you have in here. Just helping this first one would be more than enough, I believe. All the bosses need more work done to them. Every single boss in this game does not seem to target the player, but rather attack in their general direction. For example, the third boss. This bitch flies on a carpet and throws daggers, and occasionally, if she feels like it, she dashes towards you. This boss is likely to float around throwing daggers in some sort of direction, but it's in a way it won't really endanger you or make you, step to the left or right. But eventually, she dashes towards you and you just step to the side. Modifying their attacks so they are targeted at you, or even creating new ones where they're targeted at the player would make this a whole lot better. In general, I just think more should be done with them. And lastly, I think health regen sucks. Replace it with pots, or a pot. Again, referencing something I said earlier, you regen HP slowly over time. That said, what is stopping you from damage boosting through a platforming puzzle and then resting afterwards? In the platforming sections, if I don't feel like doing the hard portions or learning them, I just take the damage and then heal it off. In the boss sections, if I'm about to die, I just run away and heal. What's stopping me? I don't think there's any real danger from dying if you just play passively. I believe the game should just have one refillable pot and no health regen. This would make the game way more punishing, and it'll make you learn some of the platforming sections. And if they do see an opportunity to damage boost through them, that would be a hard choice that they would have to make, as opposed to just doing it for free. That said, you can make HP regen work, but I don't think this game is really designed for it. Listen, that's all I got to talk about for this game, Trance. If you're interested in this game, you can get it off Steam for $4.99. Despite the issues I have with the game, I still think it's worth the $5, especially when the dev is paying attention to the criticism that is given to him, and even finding bugs on his own. Anyway, that's it from me. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. It would mean a lot if you did. And if you want updates on what I'm going to do next, please follow me on Twitter.